Soli Sylvester and the QB Kid! Welcome back, everyone, to Soli Sylvester and the QB Kid. This is the OK Gamers, and we're playing Eternal Sonata, which is kind of an oxymoron because, you know, sonatas are not eternal in any way, shape, or form. They're very clearly not eternal.
Well, the thing about it is that he's gonna die. So it's gonna be eternal for him.
Oh,
Kind of like
it's
the eternal sleep.
The last sonata.
Yes.
But they couldn't use the last because that's copyrighted.
By so many different companies, yeah.
The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian,
Been sitting on that for about 10 years, making money off that copyright.
Yeah.
All right, we last left off. We gotta step into the club and say, "What up, Prince?"
Maybe he's in the princess's room.
Oh!
Oh.
How come no one's laughing?
What do you think?
Laugh, you idiot fuckers! Laugh!
What do you think he's doing in the princess's room?
Allegra's like, I made a joke! Jesus, you guys! I guess we have to go back to the princess's room.
Yes.
Is that because we finished the stupid side quest, main quest dungeon? This game's never gonna end.
No.
They're gonna keep giving us bullshit dungeons to walk into.
Pretty much.
Until we cry and turn the game off forever.
Also, I want to say that it seems like Crescendo is the leading monarch in this country, which would make him the king. Well, she's still the princess.
He's not here either.
True.
Yeah.
Jazz is so mad! He's
he?
as mad as we are that we have to keep fucking looking for these idiots.
Yes, sir. Thank goodness.
Who the fuck talks to me?
We
Ow.
looked.
Dare
We
you.
can't find Prince Crescendo or Princess Serenade anywhere.
Can't believe the wizard turned this man's mouth into fur.
It's true. No one in the castle has seen them.
What a horrible witch's
He's
curse.
gotta be somewhere. Let's try searching again.
It's okay. This old man looks behind him and is like, at least I don't look like you, Allegretto.
Do you think
So where do we look?
Uh,
You think they
how come-
committed suicide?
Heading for Forte.
I think there's
To try and
definitely,
save
like,
Baroque by sacrificing themselves.
suicide is involved, apparently, literally.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess so, yeah. Huh.
You weren't wrong at all.
Huh.
Also, every time Polka looks at the camera or looks to anyone, she always looks like she's about to say, "Can I go to the bathroom?"
I mean,
Every time.
I wouldn't have put it that way.
I feel I must, for I am in part responsible for starting the conflict with Forte.
Okay, we walked into the wrong time in this conversation.
I had realized
Yeah.
sooner.
I feel you must come. I feel that I must. Then fucking do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, just come.
It's
Come
cold
already.
out here, like, whatever you gotta do to keep warm.
I mean,
Also, they were outside! How did we miss them?
I
The
think
white
it-
cloaks.
Yeah, it was the white cloaks.
Gets me every time.
They were actually hiding in the snow. Like in a snowbank. They were just like pressed up against the snow with the cloaks on them so we
Right
couldn't
now,
see
I'm
them.
the only one who can
Yes!
possibly save your
Like
life.
sand people.
Like sand people.
Except that they're ruling monarchs that have to hide from everyone.
Why do you think they're in the cloaks? The elven cloaks. The snow elven cloaks.
Just delay the inevitable.
Snow elves.
They just call them snelves here.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll ever be able to
Okay.
return here.
Well, burn it down.
This parting will be forever.
Oh, he could have said eternal.
He could have. I was about to say that too.
He should have. You could have said eternal. Farewell, Baroque, eternally.
Who's gonna rule it then?
Tristesse will.
That's the name of the chapter.
Yeah. It's really weird
Also
Having
a song.
having a title and a song rule a nation, but
But who's going to make all the decisions? Also, history lesson.
no.
Yay! This is everyone's favorite part of the game.
So I looked ahead. This game's not eternal. I found in the wiki.
What? It has an ending?
It does have an ending, but it's still not for fucking forever. I think we still get
Good.
like 3 history lessons
Oh, thank
before the game
God.
ends.
Yes. Honestly, the history lessons are my favorite.
God,
part
let's
of
talk
this
about
game.
let's talk about emigration to. Let's talk about what is it when you're in a war? You're leaving a war country. Refugees. Let's talk about being refugees some more. We really hammered the point home
to middle schoolers.
that yes, Chopin was a fucking Polish refugee. I get it. You know what I'm most mad about? You know what I'm most angry about out of this whole situation?
What are you most angry about, Sully Sylvester?
It's working. This is working as a history lesson better than most anything that I've learned in school. I know more about Chopin now than I ever thought I would need to or necessary. If, like, I walked in and was like, hey, Alex Trebek, host of Jeopardy, I've got an answer for you. I've got a question for you. What is Chopin? He'd be like, damn, you're right. $500 to you. That was the Daily Double.
Congrats.
Yep.
Well, that you wouldn't get $500 if it was the Daily Double.
They'd be like, what city did Frederick Chopin emigrate from? And I'd be like, boom, Warsaw.
Warsaw, Poland.
Warsaw, Poland.
Oh, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, what is Warsaw, Poland?
You! Trebek! In other words, he had a perfect alibi, proving he was never involved.
For what?
I don't fucking care.
I wasn't looking at
That's
the
not the
screen.
important part.
I guess not.
Out of spite, Chopin never returned to Poland.
In spite of that.
No, out of spite.
Okay.
Not in spite, out spite.
Okay, out spite.
It totally changes the meaning. He looked at this flag and said, fuck Poland.
You know, I understand that patriotism. Like, even, like... Technically, my ancestors kind of refugeed, except as immigration.
You mean immigrated?
Yeah.
They refugeed themselves. That's not how that verb works.
I mean, technically, because,
Technically, they refugeed themselves from a not war-torn country.
yes.
You know, like being a refugee, but without any of the war. Actually, they moved. They just moved. They got it packed in a U-Haul and moved.
Well, it's a little interesting. I mean, they were basically owned by another country, and then the famine hits, and that country was like, you know what, fuck y'all.
Yep.
And,
I'm hungry. I'm going to another continent.
pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's why Next Stop America is a famous phrase in Ireland.
Next stop.
Because damn those Brits.
Yep. Grass is greener on the other side.
And it's true, it was.
Absolutely was.
Because hell yeah to America.
Except for those maybe first 50, 60 or so years. White on white racism.
I mean, it was...
They gave as good as they got. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Irish, British. They had a little tussle here and there.
There's always complications.
It wasn't institutional, though. And that's the real... Let's not compare apples to oranges when it comes to the racism game.
Yeah.
It wasn't institutional. It was straight up, I don't like you.
Yeah. But, that's a little too much of a touchy subject.
Oh, hey, did you remember to bring the Zella Zola Wola?
Yeah?
Okay, good. Because we're gonna perform our Zella Zola Wolas in just a moment. It's the place where Chopin was born. What is Zella Zola Wola?
Poland?
Poland?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was born there, and then they moved to Warsaw when he was like 5 because his parents were like, damn, this guy can play the piano well.
They were like, damn, this city has a weird name. We've gotta go. Never looked back to Zella Zola Wola.
Knowing they can never
Dang.
return to Baroque.
This is just like Chopin!
Oh my goodness!
With it, you can
They have,
Whoa.
they have chosen to abdicate the throne and fucking leave
through there to
because they don't want to deal with politics anymore.
Just like Chopin!
Make it to Forte, they have
Yup.
no chance.
Except that
Count Waltz is
Chopin was an artist and a musician, not a political leader.
That's true. I mean, he kept doing what he did, just in Vienna. Or Paris. They're not planning on doing what they're supposed to be doing.
It was just like that Texas elector. Do you remember this in the 2016 election where the dude was like, I'm not going to elect Trump like my voters asked. I'm going to leave this seat and let the next guy do it. Peace, guys. I'm out of here. And so instead, he couldn't stand to be a faithless elector. So instead, he leaves. And I'm like, what the hell, you ass? You had one job. You are an elector. You have one job, and you didn't.
Literally one job.
Yup. That's basically what just happened here.
Wait. Go back.
The kid in the snow?
The kid crying in the snow.
That's our loco.
Kick him.
Wank. It says easy. Easy. He's spitting in the snow. He's spitting the word easy into the snow.
Yeah. Doesn't he have an easy?
I could draw easy 100 times in 10 minutes. Easy Society will send you an easy certificate.
Really?
Oh wait, if you can. If you have an easy certificate, happiness will get away from you. A grown-up crying in the alley said that.
What?
Tell me more. Isn't easy like the new game plus stuff?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Never gotten in the new game plus since this game is eternal.
That's true.
Even though sonatas are, by definition, not eternal.
What?
Oh, where are we going?
I don't think it said. Did it say?
You, jumping girl, where do I go? Ah, let's make that place where the snow's all piled up into a slide. Perfect idea. Let's spend 5 hours in a dungeon doing that.
You were so mad about all these dungeons.
Oh, okay, thank you. We have to go after the prince and princess. It's a hut by the castle gate.
Well, alrighty then.
Vroom. Sorry, I got distracted by politics.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? Here's the best part, the kick in the pants that I have about that.
About what?
About the faithless elector story.
Okay.
Is that, guess which state had the most faithless electors of any in history?
Which?
Washington State!
Yep.
And we got fuck all voters. Our electors were badass. They were just like, this process sucks, everything sucks, so we're just gonna throw our votes. And they just hucked them. Hucked them into the forest.
Out of 12 electors, 5 of them voted accordingly to their state.
Yep.
One of them voted for Gary Johnson. One of them voted for someone else entirely. I think it was a fictional person.
No.
And then the
No,
last
there was no
person?
Gary Johnson vote. It was 3 votes for God, what's his name? The defense secretary that got fired?
No idea.
Who's that dude? Name that guy. Powell. Colin Powell.
Oh yeah.
Three people just were like, screw it. We're from Eastern Washington. Colin Powell is our president. Is my president. And we were like, and I'm like, you know what? That's stupid, but like Washington's stupid. That's
Yeah.
my kind of stupid.
But what's even better is that one of them. So we have a total of
11. A good healthy number.
So we had 12, but we had 5 votes for Clinton, 3 for Colin Powell,
Yep.
and 1 for Spotted Eagle.
Yeah, Spotted Eagle, the chief from the North Dakota pipeline fights.
Oh, that makes most sense.
Yeah. Like
I thought it
literally,
was-
literally like a genuinely great option
Yeah.
to become president of the United States because she's got her shit together.
Yeah, she does. When I read that, I thought a literal eagle.
No, like an actual person, not like a fictional person.
Now I know that. Now that
Here's
you
the
mentioned
catch.
that.
Here's why that's actually special. And this is before I walk into the obviously spinning portal. That this man told me, hey, go into the obviously spinning portal. You're probably not coming back. The best part about it is that means that Hillary Clinton is tied for the first person to ever have electoral votes for president. She's the first woman. She's no longer the first woman. She's tied for the first woman with Chief Spotted Eagle. Think about how petty that is in the best way.
Wait, she's tied?
Yep. You cannot say that Hillary Clinton is the first woman elected for president because she is not. She is tied for the first woman to ever be elected for president.
Oh yeah, true.
Hillary Clinton did not even win that honor. The honor of being the first because this election was so
Damn,
Politics
that's
is so good. Politics is so good. At least nobody ran away from their fucking country.
Yeah.
Prince.
But
So are we going to?
to Coda Ruins.
We're literally taking a portal to Coda.
Yep.
That means that we must be going to the end, or we're going back to the fucking beginning until we hit the finale.
No.
How about
idea.
we don't?
I mean,
Solely Sylvester and the QB Kid.